Extraordinary Achievers. Today on the show, we have Ferdinand Lawson, an award-winning author. Ferdinand, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Ferdinand.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you.
How amazing to have you here today.
It's amazing. Nice to meet you as well.
And I have to tell our viewers that Ferdinand is one of my mentors. He has sayings that he gives me in each week that I remember so well and keep me going for the rest of the month.
Wow.
Thank you. So Ferdinand, please tell our viewers, you never spoke until the age of 10.
No.
What happened?
Well, it's amazing. It's an amazing story. And I believe that I think the whole thing started when I was a child. As I said, I never spoke. And I think I had a delayed speech and I had a speech impediment. And of course, that was a challenge to me. So from 0 to 9, 10, I never spoke, I never said a word to anyone. So basically I had a delayed speech. So that's the only reason that I was being told that I never spoke. So that's what I know.
But you wrote in all this time, you used to communicate by writing.
Yes, amazing now. I believe that as you grow, you begin to know some things in life that you always develop yourself to overcome your limitation. And as personally, I've developed myself to overcome my limitation in the sense that knowing that I had the delayed speech, God gave me another aspect of life that I can also maximize to be able to overcome my limitation through this writing. So although I couldn't speak to my parents, I couldn't say nothing to anybody, everything that I want to say to people, I have to put into writing. So that was the only means of my communication to the world. And I thank God that even in that regard, God has made me the best author of the year 2013. So it's amazing what God can do with your limitation.
And He can use any one of us.
Absolutely. He can use you.
Absolutely, He can use everyone else at home.
Yes.
So what was your first book? Which first book did you write?
Well, I mean, last year, my dad reminded me of writing an article in Ghana at the age of, I think, 11.
Okay.
10, 11. So I told him to keep the article for me because now I would say starting to write, discovered I can write 2011, though I wrote an article in Ghana, but that was not something that I actually discovered that I wanted to do. But in 2011, I wrote my first book entitled Igniting the Power of Your Creative Mind. Igniting the Power of Your Creative Mind.
One of my favorite books.
Absolutely, I know you love it. I think that's the book that actually gave me the award of the year. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And ever since then, how many books have you written now?
Well, at the moment I've written about 9, but 6 are published.
Wow.
6 published books, but 9 in writing.
And which one's your favorite?
Wow. My favorite one is still not discovered. I'm still writing on my favorite one.
I have one of your books here. Your background is not the ultimate.
Yeah.
God knows your future.
Absolutely.
And what book number is this one?
Well, this is book number 3.
Book number 3.
Yeah.
And what inspired you to write this book?
Well, what actually inspired me to write that specific book, your background is not the ultimate, God knows your future. It's looking at my background, growing up, had a delayed speech, had limitation, had challenges in life. And I realized that most often than not, people actually try to limit you, stigmatize you with your limitation. Growing up, I know I had a speech problem. I was a stammerer. I couldn't do things that I wanted to as a young person. So all the time that I wanted to be among the group of people, they said, well, you don't matter. You're not supposed to be here, or go into the jungle. You're not meant to be this country. A whole lot of things. You have an accent. The time came to me, listen, if God actually created me to be who I am, then it doesn't matter my background then. I mean, somebody somewhere is also having the same problem.
That's
and
right.
Therefore, for you to be able to be who God has called you to be the individual, the extraordinary person that God has actually created you, you need to develop yourself to overcome your limitation. And limitation could be your background. Could be your financial family setup. It could be where you were born, your environment. Could be a hindrance to you. So your background is not the ultimate. God knows your future. Actually tells you to forget about your background. But you see, one thing about people, one thing people have learned that people try to do, they try to forget history. I'm not talking about forget your history. I'm saying forget about your background, your negative background. That try to limit you. That try to hold you back. That try to prevent you from moving forward. You want to be somewhere, but you're looking at your background, your family background. You were born in the ghetto, so you think, well, I'm not supposed to be among the elite. I'm not supposed to go to university. I'm not supposed to be in that studio. I'm not supposed to set up that business because of my background. Now, if you look at that background negativity, it will hold you back. So I always say to people, negativity is the force that holds you back. So you need to catapult yourself, break out from that limitation, break away from that, kind of limitation as a background to be able to get into that destiny. So your background is not the ultimate. God knows your future. So before you were born, I knew you, right? So He told Jeremiah that before you were ordained, before you came to this world, I ordained you. I chose to have ordained you to become the leader of the world. So once you know who you are, you see, this book is loaded. Once you know who you actually are, created by God, it doesn't matter what people say. People always say things. People always limit you about what they say. But then you need to know yourself. At least it doesn't matter where I'm coming from. Know who you are. Now, in one of my books I wrote about the power of self-discovery. You discover yourself, the world is open to you. So you have to overcome your limitation, overcome your background.
In other words, we're all unique individuals.
Absolutely.
And we just have to find our inner selves.
Definitely.
And within the inner self is our destiny.
Absolutely. You got that right.
I've been listening to you.
Glory to God.
Oh,
yeah.
Amen. And in chapter 6, you say the headings, don't give up. You have a sure future.
Wonderful.
So never give up.
Never give up.
Your future is settled.
Definitely
the
sure.
The future is brighter.
Brighter than bright. Now, from that chapter, if I may just summarize that chapter, is never give up. You have a sure future. What am I trying to say? Well, as I've summarized from the beginning, that personally, coming to this country, had a delayed speech, had a problem, being among my family sector, people say negative about you, and then you think, you ask yourself, can I ever make it in life? Can I ever make something in life? Can I become somebody in life? Can I be an extraordinary person? Can I also be someone that people look up to? So it doesn't matter. You may go into hiding because of the label, the stigma that people are putting on you. It doesn't matter what they say. Once you can discover who you are in Christ, discover who you are in God, discover your purpose. See, one of the key things that I've mentioned in that chapter is about discovering your purpose, discovering your talent. See, these are the major key that open the world to you. The world is like a door. And the only key that can help you to get into the world is your talent and your purpose. Once you get that, the world is in your hand. You can overcome every little thing. So you have a short future. Don't give up. If people try to give up a lot, every slightest challenge, I can't do it. I can't do it in a marriage. I can't do it in a family. I can't do it. I want to go to university. I can't do it. I want to try this business. I can't do it. Why is it always I can't? It's always I can't do it.
Isn't that the number one question that a lot of other people do ask? That how do I find my purpose?
How do you find a purpose? Wonderful. Now, I mean, you're not the first person asking that question. I mean, people have called me the apostle of purpose. And anything that I say is about actually finding your purpose in life. Now, it's like finding your bearing. On my way from Croydon to this studio, I know where I'm going. I've heard of the place, but how do I then identify the exact place? Now, identifying the right place is to find God. If you want to discover God, and you define the source of life, you see, once you discover a place, environment, the community, then you can actually locate the exact place you're going, if I'm making sense. So, coming to Camden is a big place. But then, obviously, to find the exact address, I have to ask questions. So, number one, how do I then achieve my purpose or discover my purpose? Know God. Know God for who God is, because He's your source. He'll give you direction. He said, well, ask of me and I will show you. You see, you can never ask God for a direction and get confused about the destination. So once you ask God, what is my purpose in life? What do you like doing? What are your passions? Sometimes what you hate can become your purpose. What you hate to do. I never like going speaking in public, but look at what I'm doing now. I'm in the public domain because something that I hate before, God has turned it around to become my purpose. My vision, my goal, my dream in life is to become a motivational speaker. Here am I doing the same thing. So sometimes our challenges can bring the best out of it. So what are you going through in life? What is the challenge you're going through? If you want to discover your purpose in life, ask God, who is the maker, who has made you to become who you are. Ask him, God, what am I wired for? Why am I here? So once you can know why you're here for, what do you like to do? If you like to cook, then maybe you have to be a chef. You have to be somebody who like to cook. So do something. Find something. So number one, discover yourself. Discover God. Discover yourself. Discover your talent. Find what you like within the past, your talent. Once you get that, I like to write. So I'm always writing. That could be my purpose. For somebody, that could be their purpose. So you can turn your passion and turn your purpose into profit. So one of the key areas that people always ask this question, I don't know, I love to sing, I love to play football, but I'm not sure if it's my purpose. Now, if you are confused about life, go back to the originator of life. That's God. God will give you the
Your source has always got the answer.
Yes.
The source of everything.
The source of everything, the source of life. Yeah.
No more limits to your destiny.
That's it, yeah.
I like that.
No more limits to your
I
destiny.
love the words no more limits.
No more limits.
With no limitations, have we?
No more.
There are no more limitations in our lives where our dreams are concerned.
Absolutely.
In chapter 3, I'd like to have a little read of this one, page 28. I love this.
Right.
This life is full of challenges, and sometimes a challenge tends to distract your focus and purpose for a particular day.
Right.
However, when you are disciplined enough to remain on track, you will surely get to that place of fulfillment.
That's right.
I love what you say next. Imagine traveling on a highway and coming across a number of lights, indicating that you should reduce your speed. You do not change your mind about the journey, but discipline yourself to continue.
Yeah. Yeah.
The journey into your destiny will be limited by so many roadworks, traffic lights, and sometimes other drivers pulling in front or across you. So it will take discipline to remain the driver you were when you first began the journey without getting upset or angry.
That's right.
And it is so common.
Very common.
We're on a journey. Something happens. You break down. You say, oh my gosh. But you don't really turn back, do you?
No.
You ring AA, flag down the next motorist passing through, asking for help and assistance. Tell us more.
Right. But you see, what I've come to realize in life is life is a journey. Life itself is a journey. And so therefore, you see, I've always said that getting to your destination, you have to come across some loopholes, traffic light, trouble, challenges here and there. But then these challenges are just there to guide you into that fulfilled destiny. So the question is, then how do I then overcome all this kind of hurdle? It's about discipline. The word discipline. Discipline is the soul of a leader. If you want to become, you are the leader of that day. God has made you the leader of that journey. I'm coming from house to this place. Now I have to go to the train, the ground, to cross the road. I have to call people crossing me, but I never turn back. I have to call to find out where the direction, because these are the things that you need to do to overcome your limitation. Challenges are part of life. If you think you are going to challenge and therefore you want to back down, my brother, my sister, wherever you are listening to me this afternoon, let me tell you, don't turn back, move on in life. Until you step up and keep up, you will not get to that destination. It doesn't matter the hurdle, it doesn't matter the challenge, it doesn't matter what people are saying about you. As long as you know what you want in life, you know where you go. You see, life is about taking the bearing that you have decided to do. Focus on that course. Focus on that journey. Regardless of the traffic light, life is the one-way traffic. Life is the one-way traffic. You don't turn back once you hit on the motorway. Until you get to your next junction, you are not turning back. So why turn back on your purpose? Why turn back on your dream? Why turn back on your vision? It doesn't matter how small, the minute dream you have in life, people will not always appreciate you. And therefore, because of that, you might want to turn your back. You might want to give up on yourself. My brother, my sister, it doesn't matter where you are. When you're listening to me, don't give up on your dream. You see, your dream could be a little seed. We are here today. This came as a result of somebody's purpose, somebody's dream. somebody vision, somebody aspiration to design a flower like this. So therefore, we be in this studio today is somebody's imagination, somebody's dream, somebody's aspiration, somebody's vision, somebody's goal to become a presenter of a TV show like this, and you don't give up on it. Are you pregnant? Are you going to abort because people are laughing about you? Your dream, your purpose, are you pregnant? Don't abort your dream. Don't give up. See, once you give up, like you are failed. It doesn't matter how successful you are in letting go of your dream, you are failed in life. Because somebody somewhere is waiting for you to bring out that dream, to be able to inspire them to become what God has called them to be. If I had turned my faith back on my dream of writing, it doesn't matter my grammar, it doesn't matter my speech. I know I had people call me, you've got a strong accent. I can't change my accent because of people. I'm an African, I'm a Ghanaian for that matter. I speak like a Ghanaian, and I can't change myself to become like a Caribbean. No, I can't speak it. So why don't I speak the language I can speak? Yeah. So sometimes people can make you give up on your dream. People can make you, turn your back on that little aspiration that you've got. And I've always said to people that what inspires you will transform you. So the only thing that can transform your life is the purpose, the dream, the goal that inspires you within you that will propel you to that destiny. So you don't give up on your dream and pursue to achieve that dream. The world will celebrate you. The world will not celebrate you until you pursue your goals in life.
The world will not celebrate you
until you pursue to achieve the dream in life.
Fantastic.
Wonderful.
So challenges make us.
Challenges make us, yes. Part of life.
And then even if we fall,
you have to rise up again.
We have to rise up again.
The Bible says, I think Micah 6:7, it said, don't laugh over me, my enemy, though I fall, I shall rise again. So you rise again. So don't give up. You rise again. Step up and keep up.
I want us to venture onto the other book that I so much love. Igniting the power of your creative
mind. The power of your creative mind.
You've got a saying from Wayne Dyer.
Well, wonderful, yeah.
Everything in the universe has a purpose.
That's right.
Indeed, the invisible intelligence that flows through everything in a purposeful fashion is also flowing through you.
That's right.
Why did you include that quotation from Wayne Dyer?
Well,
Why did you put in this book?
That quotation is so powerful in the sense that when you look at the mind is actually made up with a lot of molecules, a lot of muscles, a lot of veins, but you can't see them. So that power that you have, the world has a purpose. We are here for a purpose. And everything that we do is determined by what we want to achieve in life. So God created us, or we are created for a reason, for a purpose. We are in this studio for a purpose. We are all these flowers, all these things that we have, they're all for a purpose. So therefore, whatever that made those things visible to us, the same thing is invisibly working within us. So that tells you that there's a force within you that propels you, that energizes you to become what you want to be. So it doesn't matter what people see from the outside. Yeah. Come on. What is the force within you, inside is greater than the force outside you. So I always say to people, you don't give up or don't get discouraged because of what people say to you. The internal force within you is greater than the external force. So the only way you can overcome life challenges, overcome situation, you overcome your limitation, overcome financial difficulty in life, it's about encouraging yourself. So in the midst of the challenge, in the midst of the trial, in the midst of trouble, that you have nowhere to turn to when you get to the crossroad of life, the energy, the force within the mind that passes through everything is the same word. Passes to the mind of Brigade, passes to the mind of Blair, passes to the mind of everybody, passes to your mind, passes to my mind. It's the same force passing to your mind. So why are you sitting down crying because somebody has said something negative to you? Develop, propel, energize yourself, the internal force within you to be able to overcome, to counterattack. You see, when bacteria will come, if you're infected by bacteria, it doesn't affect you outside, from the inside. So until you are able to have a defense mechanism against negativity from the inside, you cannot overcome challenges. So that's why the quote is so profound to me, that whatever is going to someone's mind or whatever is happening around it, it's the same force that is also going to your mind. Until you discover that, you will not get to where you're going. So it's very profound.
You have your own quotation in this book.
Well, let's see.
What you're famously known as. A gift unrecognized and unappreciated is a gift unused.
That's right.
A gift unrecognized and unappreciated is a gift unused.
That's right.
So that means that we all have to tap into our gifts.
That led me to my next become writing.
How to tap into that gift and then unleash it.
Yes. What the reason for that quotation is, as I said, we're all gifted. Yeah. We're all endowed with gift and talent. There's nobody created by God or made by God or born on earth that is useless. Even the more you can there's something that you can learn from a madman. So what am I trying to say? There's a seed of greatness in each and every one of you. Me, you, maybe all of us. And therefore, until we discover our gift, you want to be a singer, and you are sitting down on your gift, you're not polishing yourself, you're not going for choir practice, you want to become come on, look at Ronaldo, look at those footballers, they're practicing, they're earning the money, the girls are envying them. Now, even some of the men, they're envying some of the footballers because of the money they are getting, but don't envy my money until you envy my exercise. So if you can see a great man out there, if you can see me today, if you can see you today, if you can see the cameraman, the crew, people working, and you can envy them, sit down, ask yourself, what am I wired for? I'm here today as an altar because I've discovered it within me. It's not on my head, it's within me. So you have to ignite that power, set it on fire. That's the title of the book. You can set yourself on fire to achieve your dreaming life. You can put that, you can write that book. How to set yourself on fire to achieve your dream. Set yourself on fire. Can you set yourself on fire? If you can do that, you can achieve your goals in life.
Amazing. You've got the Avenue book that just came out.
Yes. It's in the publication. They are publishing it now. Yeah.
They're publishing it now. When is that out?
Well, it's in printing. So when they finish printing, hopefully by March we'll do some book launch.
So that means by my birthday, I can have the 365 nuggets.
365 wisdom nuggets.
Wisdom nuggets.
Wisdom nuggets.
I love the title.
That is it.
Ferdinand, thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you.
We
truly appreciate what you're also doing within the community, because you are empowering others out there. You are teaching us all, and you're giving us all quotations that we so much love and can live by. And we can, and as I have my own favorite one, of yours, time is a commodity that you cannot afford to waste.
Time is a commodity you cannot afford to waste. Yeah. Don't waste your time.
Fantastic. Thank you very much for
being
with us.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for tuning in today. Onwards and upwards, united together we shall soar to greater heights than that known by mankind. There is no victory without any story. Testimonials are our way to inspire and encourage others. The infinite power, the master of the universe, our creator, is God. And through him, all things are possible.
That's right.
Thank you for watching today. Please do share this video with others. We need to make the sound of positivity viral. And for more information, please do contact us on our Facebook page or our website, theextraordinaryachievers.co.uk. Please do text 07962 397 453. Thank you for your time.